Yo, what up guys? Welcome to the D's Docs. This video is going to be a follow-up to a previous video I did called 4 Things New Paintball Players Should Invest Into. If you guys haven't seen that, make sure you guys go check that out. Now, I know in that video I talked about the basics and things that players just getting into speedball should spend their money and their time on. This video is going to be geared towards players who already have the equipment that they like. They've maybe played a few tournaments or are looking to play tournaments. And I just wanted to cover the bases for the advanced players who are ready to take their game to the next level. Maybe they want to go pro in this sport. Maybe they want to just elevate their game or play better in their division. But it'll apply to anybody, even some pro players out there if they don't already do some of these things. So let's crack off with this video.
Every day I got some fly shit on, keeping all black outfit on, I already back.
Now, before I start this video, I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for the World Cup finale. That is going to drop this Friday, as well as with some brand new merch. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I've been teasing a few pieces on my story. Maybe just, I think I only teased one thing, but I will be releasing some new merch along with the World Cup finale. So that's what's been taking long, as well as editing. But yeah, I figured I'd upload tonight and get you guys something for the meantime. Because I think you guys deserve it. You guys have been awesome. We've been breaking the like goals. The last 2 videos, I said let's break 400 likes. We broke that. I said let's break 500 likes. We blew past that. I feel like it's cool that I could kind of coordinate that with you guys. I haven't really done that in the past, and since I'm consistent, we'll keep this flow going. 4 things that advanced players or players who are past the beginner level should invest into. Let's start it off. Okay, the first thing, and this may be a no-brainer to some people who have been in the sport for a long time, or in any sort of type of profession or any sort of type of field, is finding a mentor or mentors. Now, what I mean by that is finding someone you really look up to who can help you elevate your game, or finding one of the best players in the area and picking their mind and learning a lot from them. That's how I myself personally came up the ranks. I would surround myself with players who were better than me, or have played more tournaments than me, or had more experiences than me in the sport of paintball. Ask them questions and try to gain every bit of knowledge from them so I can apply it to my own game. And ways you could do this are the following. Find someone in your area. Now, by finding someone in your area, I mean, if you don't live in a scene where there's tournament paintball and that's what you want to progress into, either move to a scene that there's tournament paintball, or have some patience and wait until you're able to move or travel to somewhere where you can be surrounded by players who are better than you. If you're the best player at your field, or if you feel as if you are, then that's a good sign that you should leave that area and try to find and really open your mind to different perspectives and knowledge of the game. Another way you could find a mentor is right here online. YouTube has tons of content from all the professional paintball players in the world. If you just Google how to play paintball, or all these different channels, shout out to Greg from How to Play Paintball, but all these different channels on YouTube, you'll find, and even if it's not directly teaching you, if you watch professional players, if you watch barrel cam footage, like myself or whoever else puts out content, then you guys will start picking up on certain things, whether it's how to communicate, how to play a certain position better. So the more you watch paintball, the better you are. So watch it online, use the internet to your advantage. My lips feel a little chapped right now. Okay, and then the last way to find a mentor is to attend clinics, attend camps. There's so many paintball camps. BKI puts on a good summer camp. I have clinics going on all season long, so when I start to get my schedule going, if I have one in your area, then come out to one of those. There's so many different outlets of pro players, and there's more now since there's 20 pro teams, so there should be something closer to your area if you do live in the US, or even overseas. You could be picking the mind of somewhere over in Russia, but go to a clinic, go to a pro school, go to a boot camp, a training camp, or find a professional player, DM them on Instagram and ask if you could do like a private one-on-one session. I know that many players do that. I know myself, I do that with some people locally. So find a clinic that is designed to elevate your game. Do some research on the player that's going to be behind it or the organization around it. And if that fits your budget and suits you, then go do that. You know, those things are designed to help you get better, and they're going to challenge you. So I think that's some of the best ways to find mentors in your area. Let's move on to number 2. The second thing that advanced players should invest their time into is to play tournaments. Now, it doesn't have to be the NXL. It doesn't have to be the highest level of tournament play. It just has to be in a tournament format. It could be local tournaments. It could be a small 3-man series in your area. Heck, it could be a mechanical 10-on-10 series like the ICC. But try to invest your time and money into playing tournaments. I had a buddy of mine who helped me create this list tell me he said that when he was younger, he would have all the equipment, and instead of investing his time and money into the tournaments, he would think in his head, well, what if I lose? Next thing you know, he's not playing any tournaments, and then that would have put him down a giant rabbit hole of not progressing his game. What he did was, though, he committed to playing tournaments, whether it's with your friends or finding a team in your area, and whether if you're trying to win the tournaments or just get the experience, go play it, because then you'll be in that pressure situation within the game. So like if you're down on points, if you're up on points, you will learn how to do certain things because you are in those situations. But if you never pull the trigger or commit to playing a tournament because you feel as if you're going to lose, you'll never get through that gap or break through that fear of getting out there and just competing. And this is if you want to compete at the tournament level, and that's basically what I like to rant about on this channel. I like to try to elevate people's minds who want to go pro, who want to play better at the tournament scene. So playing tournaments and getting experience at the national level, at the local level, will be tremendous to helping you excel your game. The third thing that I feel as if players should invest into is drills. I have plenty of drills that I do by myself in some of my videos. There's plenty of drills, like I said, available online. This kind of goes hand in hand with the mentor thing. But drills are things to create the situations or mimic the situations that you're going to run into within a game. Now, that does not trump playing tournaments and practicing 5-on-5 or 3-on-3 or whatever the tournament format you may be that you want to play is. That does not substitute. So you can't just continuously just do drills and then go play points and then feel as if the drills are more important. You have to do a balance of both. And I've made the mistake of doing too many drills and not playing enough points, and then seeing that in my teamwork gameplay, seeing it lack. I've done it where I played a lot of points and then didn't hone in my drills, and it would come down to a situation where one really crisp snapshot would have broke a game open, and I wish I would have drilled on that more. So they both have to go hand in hand. The tournament experience and the seeking the mentors, those things are going to go hand in hand with playing and honing in your drills, whether it's snap shooting, running and shooting. So these have to be like kind of like on a teeter-totter, and they have to be balanced. So make sure you guys get your drills in. There's, like I said, tons of drills you could do individually and with your team to help excel your guys' playing style and playing level. And the fourth and final thing that I think you guys should invest into, and honestly, like, when I talk about these things in this video, this has nothing to do with the equipment you have. This is obviously a video geared towards people who have equipment, who are ready to rock, or like on the tournament scene already. So let's just end this video by talking about the time. You have to make the time to do all three of these things that I listed above. Now, there are more to this list that we can add, but just for the sake of the video, these three things are very important when it comes to being better at your level. Now, going to practice on the weekends, that's a given. You should be already doing that, and that's what most people are already doing. But if they want to get that upper level, upper echelon of the sport, you have to find a mentor to help get you to that next level of play, whether you're a Division 4 player trying to go to Division 3 or Division 2, whether you're a semi-pro player trying to go pro, whether you're a pro player trying to be a better pro player. Find a mentor. Myself, I've had the opportunity to have players like Fedorov and Chad George, Sam Monville, Ryan Moorhead, Mishka. I could name my entire roster and rosters of teams past. To be able to absorb and learn that knowledge, they have so much experience. And with that experience comes with things that I never would have learned. Jason Trojan was a huge one. It was a crucial part of my game when I was going from a Division II player to professional player. And he helped me mold myself to the player that I am. And to be honest, I can't thank him and all these other players enough for it. So getting that mentor, getting the tournament experience in by playing all these tournaments, committing whether I'm playing a local 5-man or playing an NXL tournament, to getting my drills in and actually learning how to drill properly. So that comes with the mentorship of going to clinics and learning drills that you could apply by yourself. Coming down to the fourth one, which is the time. You have to make the time to do those things, because if it's not a priority to you, then you won't make time. You'll just always procrastinate. And Yaya and I talk about this all the time. There's no such thing as procrastination. It's just not a priority to you. So if going pro in this sport or being better at this sport is not a priority to you, you'll never make the time. So if it is a priority to you, you'll make the time to find a mentor. You'll make the time to go play tournaments, and you'll make the time to go do drills. So that is my 4 things that I think all advanced players should invest into. And I know it wasn't really investing into gear, because by now you guys should already have those things if you are at the level that this video is for. If you are not at the level that this video is for, then that means you guys should be back to square one with my first video of 4 things new paintball players should invest into. And that is getting a comfortable setup and comfortable gear that you like. So I hope this video helped some of you guys. I know it wasn't much of a action video, but as I create more content for you guys, I want to be able to offer more value this year. And by offering value, whether it is showing you guys entertainment from my tournament and personal life, to giving you guys some knowledge of what I know and what's on my mind lately. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Oh, and comment below and let me know if you think this list is good, like I did in the last one. And if it's not, let me know what you guys think. I had a lot of cool responses from the last one and a lot of cool things that I had to think about. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and be ready for the merch drop this Friday with the World Cup finale. Thank you guys so much. I'm doing peace signs all around because shout out to Tim Montresor. Anyway, okay, cool. Peace again.